Okay, so if you have a teen who's maybe curious about what it does take to be a police officer and what it's all about, there is a summer opportunity that they are not going to want to miss. The Scottsdale Police Department, they're hosting this teen academy and it is free. It's a 1-week hands-on experience for teens ages 14 to 18. And we have Officer Aaron Bolin here to tell us about how the program works and how to sign up. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for this time to talk about this. It's a so exciting time for us. We really enjoy putting this on every year. This will be about our 20th year doing it.
Wow.
And we get excited about it. We're excited to show teens interested in public safety and law enforcement and fire department what some of the career opportunities really are, because I think a lot of times we think, oh, it's patrol, it's the jail, it's dispatch, it's a firefighter, and that's it. There are so many different specialty assignments and things to do. So the academy is basically set up almost like a scaled down version of what an academy like a police officer goes to.
Really? Okay, in 1 week.
Yeah. So every morning they're going to meet up. They're going to basically be in formation. They're going to go through a little bit of physical training first thing in the morning.
All right.
And then kind of get cleaned up. And then the rest of the day is going to be a mix of some classroom training and then some hands-on learning.
Ooh, I bet you they love that hands-on learning.
They do, like getting to be able to drive in a police vehicle, do backing up exercises. They're going to do a little bit of defensive tactics training and some personal safety training. They're going to meet the canines. They're going to meet the police horses. They're going to be able to put on some fire equipment and learn about the fire hoses and some other things. And so it really is kind of an all-inclusive insider look into sort of what it takes to become a member of public safety, whether it's police or fire.
Yeah, well, and I love that you guys are out there to answer all those questions that pop up as they are starting to explore, right? Because it could ignite their passion for this and they want to know, okay, how likely is it maybe that I do get to work with the horse pretty often, or that I do get to have a canine, and to get to have you guys there to answer those questions? I mean, it's invaluable. I'm curious, you did kind of mention earlier just different areas that kids maybe aren't always used to or they don't know about. What are some of those that surprise the teens after they go through?
Well, as technology's evolved, we've evolved too. So now we actually have a drone pilot program for our patrol officers and for some of our detectives. And then obviously our SWAT team and our SWAT tech members, they're always elevating what technology and equipment they use to match what our community needs are to keep our community safe. Yeah. Also, our traffic units are always kind of upping what they need to do with like radar technology and things like that. And so there's always kind of new things to learn. And we have a crime lab and we have crime scene technicians. And so it's not all about maybe wearing a badge and a gun. There's other ways to be involved in law enforcement and help out with just the overall justice system for our community, that you can just follow your passion and what it is. If you like science and you like solving puzzles and those things, there's all of that.
Yeah.
During this week, they will go through a mock report writing scenario. We have to investigate, take fingerprints, and basically kind of write up a report just to kind of see how the process flows from beginning to end.
Yeah, and just kind of get that inside look of what you guys go through every day. Here's the thing. Normally, I mean, this thing is jam-packed and it's hard to get in, but you have a few spots open right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, we do. We still have about 15 spots open right now. We could take maybe a little bit more than that, but obviously it needs to be based on interest. So that's really what we're here to talk about, is really like making sure people know about it. It's coming up. It's June 1st through the 4th. The deadline to sign up is May 4th. And so,
May the 4th.
Yep. And then applicants, when you're accepted, you'll know within about a week or so that the application has been accepted and you can start making plans. Transportation is not provided, but breakfast and snacks throughout the day is provided.
Okay. I want to ask you, we're running out of time here. You have about 15 spots left. Is this only open to teens in Scottsdale?
No, it is open to any teen across the valley. Just have to be interested in law enforcement and fill out the application with parent permission and things like that, and then get the application in so we can review it and get them accepted as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great time. You guys, I highly recommend you go ahead and do this. Officer Aaron Bolin, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.